it's Trisha. Today I was mucking around on the computer and I came up with this image, and this image was done on an app that I'm going to show you at the end of the video, at the end of the collage. I'll show you how I created this image. So I have it, that was the original image, and I have these two square little wood boards that I thought I would use, and I've painted each of them with black gesso. And I think for the image, one has a textured surface, it's already been gessoed, and this one does not, so I'm going to use this one for the image. I've made this one a square image on the computer, and so I'm thinking about just mounting it on this, and then when the glue dries, I'll varnish it. So I'll do that one last. And then this one, I'm just going to do a collage. I've printed the image out in black and white, and I want to use it that way. So I'm going to move these over. These I'm going to put up here. Oh, wow, there is a husky hair. You know, the lab, he sheds downward, like on the floor. And he sheds as much as the husky. But the husky sheds everywhere. Just, so there is some hair in here that I'm going to need to get off. Well, it's going to be part of the collage. How about that? So I've arranged some pieces. I've got my glue. I've got some pencils. I have some other collage materials in case I need them. So I think I'm going to get started. First, I'm going to lay out what I want on here. This is some of my asemic writing, I guess you would say. Squiggles. I'm just kind of putting things on here to see how they would look. Because he's going to go probably over here. I'd like to maybe edge this with either, probably just black. So I'm going to, I just have some pieces that I'm going to cut from. So if he's in the middle, I need some more black is what I'm going to need. Maybe this could come down. I could have some black up here. I'm just kind of fussing with these to see which way I want them. Maybe I want this on the bottom. Oops. I don't actually know what I want on here, so what goes back here? Maybe some more, what do I have over here? Tissue probably isn't going to work. Oh, I have a smaller version of that image. Some black. Oh, this is cool. I make these little elements all the time, and I like them. So maybe that could go. This is the hardest part about the collage, is figuring out where you want stuff to go. And then I have this silver piece right here. Maybe that goes there, and I need another white piece. What do we have over here? Maybe right here. So, what do you think? Thinking maybe that will work. And then maybe over the background, I'll do that. All right, so I have a plan, sort of. The plan can always change. Let's see. So we're gonna start by taking the image off. I'm gonna put it up here. Okay, so I will start with this piece here. And this is a thicker piece, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and use this Yes paste. Oh, provided I can get it open. I'm so sorry about my husky. This is probably not the best time to film. Because she's being a toot. She wants me to play with her, and I'm not going to. All right, so we're gonna start gluing. I'm gonna take this piece, I'm gonna use the Yes paste on it. And I'm going to glue, and I may go over the edge just a little bit because I can trim it later. Did I get enough? Didn't get enough glue on here. Come here, card. Okay. Make sure each piece is glued. All right. Now this one, I think I'm gonna cut just a little bit. So I think this one will go on next. And I can probably use just a glue stick for that one. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for this to dry a little bit before I go on to the next step. Otherwise it's gonna pull everything off that I've done before, and I will be back. All right, so it is dry now, and I have this piece of paint that I've painted on this menu tissue. And I think I'm going to put it on like this. This is not the painted side, but I think it'll be all right. So I'm going to glue this down. Brush. Oh, there it is. Just going to use gel medium for this. And then I will... Probably should get a bigger brush. and more gel medium. Just put it over the whole thing. I want it this way. All right, now we're going to start gluing all the pieces down. Oops. This is deli paper or menu tissue or whatever you want to call it. So it's pretty strong. It will still tear though. Just trying to go through here. Get my tool here in a minute and go over this. There we go. Okay, I kind of like that. That worked out pretty well. All right. Now for the focal point, this central image, I went ahead and lined the edges with a Sharpie pen just so that you wouldn't see the white. And actually, I might trim this up a little bit. And I'll have to reline it. Or, yeah, re-ink it. Oh, I don't want to cut off that piece. But I need to. So let me grab the Sharpie. Get this edge. Okay. Yeah, that's going to fit a little bit better. Off the top. Get the pen out again. Hopefully I won't chop the image so much that I have to go print another one. So, all right, I think I'm going to put him right there. I don't know. I think I want a little bit more off of here though. Keep having to line the edge. All right. Okay, now that's it. All right, and because I don't want this to buckle, I'm going to use the Yes paste. It has less water in it. And I get the jar open. I need to clean around the rim. All right. I have a little piece of paper over here where I'm adding the glue. Making sure it's on the corners. It's very sticky. It dries clear. Do I want him all the way down to the bottom? Yeah, I think I do. Okay. Make sure all my ends are glued down. All right, I think I'm finished with this one. Now I've got to trim the bottom edges. Let's see. Oops, I'm sorry, I moved the camera. Let's go and grab my carpet knife. And I stand up to do this. I have a glass top, and yes, I know this will scratch the glass, but this particular top is about 12 years old. And this is the first side. When it gets too cruddy, my husband and I will flip it over. And I'll work on the other side until it needs to be replaced. I've only replaced it a couple of times. Once when my husband decided to hammer something on it, forgetting it was glass. And then another time, the movers did it. So... oh, that was really rough. I think I'm going to grab some sandpaper real quick. There we go. That's straight. All right, I'm pretty happy with this. I might do something else up here. What would I do up here? Maybe some stamping. Let me think about this a minute, and I will... oh, I think I know exactly what I might want. I'll be right back. And I want one side. And some wet paint. And one of these. All right. So I've decided it needs stamping right over here. And I'm going to put some black paint out. And I'm going to use this stamp from PM Artist Studio. Do I want the whole thing? I may just want one. Okay, which side and which way? This way. Do I want the whole thing? Or just the one part? Maybe just the one part of it. This part right here. Okay. Really hope this works. Hey y'all, this is Trisha, and I wanted to show you the app that I'm using to create the image that we used in the collage today. And it's an app called Fotoda. That's Fotoda. I will link it in the description box. I'm not sure what the cost is because I've had the app for years, and every time I go to the app store, it won't give me a price. It just says that it's open because I have the app currently on my iPad Pro. And it's this little round spirally black symbol down here. And when I tap on it, it automatically generates an image from whatever folder, usually your recent folder. But you can actually choose where you want your images to come from. So I'm gonna, let's see, down at the bottom, you've got a generate button. That's the swirly thing on the bottom left. And if you click that, you can select an album. And let's see if the album I have is in here. I have tons of albums on my iPad because I am a digital artist. So I've chosen the album I want to pull from, and then the next button over is these 4 squares. And now I'm going to choose which images I want for it to combine, because what it does is it combines anywhere from 2 to 7, 8 images together, including blend modes, to create a unique image from the images in the folder. And I'm just going to go through here and pick some images kind of randomly. Pick some colorful ones, some black and white ones. I just want to give it a real good selection of different things. That one, that one. No, I don't want that one. Just, what do I have, 25? I'm going to give it a few more. Okay, so then I'm going to hit done, and it will automatically generate something. And if you don't like it, you can hit the middle and it'll generate something else. And then you can hit the middle and it'll generate something else. Now, you can look to see which images it's pulling from by, on the left, if you go over to the little stack, you'll see that it's using these 4 images. And I can regenerate it, or I can reblend it. It can choose a different blend mode. And actually, this is kind of cool. This right here, I'd probably remove the figures on the right, but I'm going to go ahead and save that. And you can go down to the arrow on the left, the bottom arrow, and it will save. Or you can go to the right with the up arrow and you can send that to somebody, or you can save the image, or it gives you other options of what to do with your image. And this 2 means that it will upsize your image to the highest resolution possible. And I usually do that as well. Now, the little gear in the middle on the right, that allows you to pin an image, meaning that it will use that image in every generation that you want. And I wanted this figure image, so it's still pinned. So all I have to do is tap, and every time that figure will be part of the image. I like this. And I save a lot of things that I don't know what to do with because I can combine them later. Let's see if I can reblend this. That's not terrible. Okay. So you see how this can be, pretty much addicting, because you can just literally tap in the middle and regenerate a new image every time. And today it's not generating cool stuff for me. So if I want to take a look at what's up here, I can go into here, and I see I have some figures up here. So I'm going to reblend this and see what I get. All right, that's pretty cool. I might save that. Now, this app will work in landscape mode. I like to use it in portrait mode because I feel like I get a larger image. So that's what I'm doing. Let's see if I can get a couple more. All right. Not getting much there, but I'm going to go into my folder here, and I can just show you some of the images that it's generated that I've saved. I thought that would be a nice background. So this is another one it generated from one of my art pieces, and this is really cool. I don't think I need to do anything at all to this. So these are just some of the ones that it generated for me that I've decided that I wanted to keep for one reason or another. So I hope you've enjoyed this short tutorial on the app and the collage that we have done. I hope to see you in a future video. Have a great week.